I want to explain about the double properties of integration or properties of double integrals. Now, this topic it can lead us to know more about the Green's theory. So what we need to know first are the properties of double integrals before we go on to the Green's theory. So these are the 5 properties that I jotted down of the double properties of integrals. Now, if you look at this one, we are saying that the double integral from the given limits a to b, c to d of a function of xy with respect to y, with respect to x, is equal to this one. You can see that we have just changed the limits. If we change the limits, also change the dy and the dx. Because the first limit here, they correspond to the last dx, and the second limits, they correspond to this one. So if you change this one, you have to also to change the limits, like what is happening here. Now, the same thing happens here. If we have got double integrals of 2 functions, we are adding function of xy plus or minus g function of gxy. These are 2 functions, and we are adding and subtracting. So the property says, if you encounter something like this with respect to dA, the dA there is the same as dy dx. So this is equal to double integral of the first function is either you are adding or you are subtracting, like this, plus or minus, and then the double integral again of that other function, like what we are doing here with respect to dA. Now, the third property says, when you have got double integrals with a constant k here of a certain function, dA, this is the same as just taking out the constant, like here, and you repeat the same statement. Double integral function of x and dA. I think this is very clear. Same applies to item 4. Item 4, we are saying the function of xy, if function of xy is less than this one, it means also that the double integral of this function is also less than the double integral of this function, like this one. It's another property, dA, right? Same thing applies if you encounter something like this, double integral of r union s.